From the studios at 5 Eyewitness News, we're having some summer fun in the sun on Twin Cities Live.
Hey everybody, welcome into Twin Cities Live on this Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Ben Lieber, Elizabeth Reese, and I was just saying to you, like, don't you feel like this week is flying by? And
I don't. No, I felt yesterday, I was like, it's only Tuesday? What's happening? Because I went out to dinner last night, and normally I do dinners out like on a Thursday. To me, early in the week dinners are kind of aggressive on a Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday's usually not. Tuesday sometimes is just like a good like date night though, because there's not much usually going on, and you got the kids stuff in the weekends. Like,
I was out with my mom and my sisters. We had a really great time, which was very, very fun. But no, I do not feel like the week is going by fast, but I do feel happy to be here in this very present moment.
Yeah, I woke up this morning, I go, it's already Wednesday. I don't know why it feels like it's flying by, but whether you guys think it's a slow week or a fast week, nevertheless, here we are. So we got a great show for you guys. We're going to preview an event where I'm going to be on Monday night.
Oh, what do you want to do? You want to humble brag about all the who's who?
Well, all the celebrities. Well, I don't want to do that because if I start naming all the celebrities that are going to be there, you're going to notice that I'm way down on the list.
I don't even get invited. So listen, I think you are killing it. I'm on the backup to the backup list for this. How do I get invited? Huh?
Well, maybe I'll just talk to them and say, like, we need to get you there.
Be like, my pathetic co-host Elizabeth Reese is feeling shunned, and no, I don't fit in with. Look at this is everyone and everything. I don't fit in with these people.
You will be there very soon. So it's called Taste for the Tour.
The collective net worth of this place is unbelievable.
That was great video. That was like a little video of every single person that's on the list. And I think basically all those same people are going to be here this year. So they raise money for hunger relief, and they have all these chefs come all these Minneapolis chefs come in. They each make some sort of dish. They serve it. We all applaud because it's also amazing, and it's kind of a foodie type deal where we get great food and great people and raise a lot of money.
Okay, very fun.
So
also,
I was going to say one of the chefs is here from Gia.
Good.
You guys will know her. She's been on the show before, and she's going to feature the appetizer that she's going to be serving on Monday night.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, on the other end of the food spectrum, this week, our Twin Cities Live in Your Town series features the community of Jordan. And this spot, Minnesota's largest candy store, which is coming in hot with some heckling of Ben Lieber right there, trolling us with some signs. This is probably the most iconic spot in Jordan. It's very funny. Kristen Haubrick stopped by and got the latest on why the store isn't moving after all. Plus, she brought back some unique candy. We're going to play a game to see who has to eat it. Because, as you know, fruity gummy stuff is my worst nightmare.
Especially if it's red. Hopefully she has a lot of fruity gummy stuff that's red. So last July, when broadcasting at Mystic Lake Casino Hotel, we had quite the experience, or I had quite the experience on this mechanical hog.
Boy, he tossed you.
I forget what this hog was called, and I thought that I could best this hog, and apparently I could not. It is much harder than it seems. And as I mentioned from last year's broadcast, you definitely need to wear pants.
Wear pants.
Because there is some chafing involved when you wear shorts. So guess what, you guys? The rematch is set.
It's on!
It is on! Me and that hog are going right back at it. So we're going to tell you guys when I'll be back on that hog for Mystic Lake's 10th Great Midwest Rib Fest. It is a free event that's happening later this month.
Okay, but first, a newer Twin Cities Live series that reminds us of days gone by. We're all about nostalgia here on this show. It's time for another edition of Whatever Happened To.
I do love all those little graphics. So in the past editions, we've learned about the unfortunate demise of the Mexican restaurant chain Chi-Chi's, which give you the cha-chas.
Oh boy.
It was headquartered in Richfield.
It was. I was emotionally triggered when we found out whatever happened to the Ground Round. Fortunately, paying for your children's meal based on their weight is now a thing of the past.
I still love
but I'm still traumatized by the whole experience.
I think it was a nice idea. You know,
I got up and walked off the set when we talked about it.
I know you did. You did. Very traumatic. So today, the Twin Cities Live investigative team looks into a spot that I wasn't necessarily blessed to visit as a child because I did not grow up with one. I did not grow up here. But I know many of you have, including you, Miss Elizabeth Reese.
Many memories of this spot.
There it is, you guys. Circus Pizza.
Circus Pizza. It's a chain restaurant, originally opened back in 1988. Yours truly was 7 years old. I was in my prime, and that's why I have such fond memories of Circus Pizza. Now, most of them formerly were Showbiz Pizza Place restaurants, which opened in 1980. But then Circus Pizza came in and took over. They had locations in the Twin Cities suburbs and in Eau Claire. Let's be real, guys. The food, the pizza, the salads, and the pasta wasn't the best quality, but they had something for everyone, including beer for parents. And they had arcade games. They had a promotion where you could bring in your report card and then you could get arcade coins.
Well, that's a good idea.
If you had good grades. And they hosted tons of birthday parties. I remember quite a few birthday parties.
Okay, so they wanted to get you in with the arcades and the games, and they just said, the food's kind of secondary.
Yes, that was true. Okay, so they had all sorts of fun, including the money grab box. Do you guys remember this? We're seeing the video of it. So birthday kids could go inside wearing goggles and then try to grab as much fake money that would fly through the air to redeem for arcade tokens and other prizes. Many of you, though, are having memories of Chuck E. Cheese. Eventually, Circus Pizza sold out to Chuck E. Cheese. That was in 1999.
Okay, so my question is, and maybe Mike knows this up in the booth, did Chuck E. Cheese exist beforehand? And this is did they just take that idea and just implement it towards
I think it might have been
Cities?
absorbed. I think it might have been absorbed because I remember Circus Pizza, and then I remember when I nannied in college, the Circus Pizza had turned into a Chuck E. Cheese. And then these kids that I nannied for in Eagan, they were so cute. On my last day nannying for them, this was probably 2001, I said, what special thing do you want to do? And they wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese. And I thought, Chuck E. Cheese is great. I think the pizza is great. And then we went there and I tried the pizza and I was like, I am a person who likes bad pizza. I think even bad pizza, like school cafeteria pizza, which I'm sure is better now than it was in the 90s, I still liked it. Chuck E. Cheese pizza, no bueno.
I gotta tell you though that in the experiences I've had at places like this, not always just Chuck E. Cheese, but other ones, I don't think the pizza is that bad. The pizza is what it is.
Okay.
I would just say put it on the level of just a frozen pizza at home.
No way.
It's fine.
No way. A Haggis will outdo a Chuck E. Cheese pizza 1,000%.
Maybe
a Lhasa
so.
Matza?
Probably so. But the thing is that everybody hammers these places for the pizza. I'm like, what do you expect? I mean, it's not going to be great. The thing that always kind of grossed me out, it was the salads.
Yeah.
The salads I always got were like slimy and brown.
Okay, the crown jewel at Circus Pizza is that almost every location featured a rock of fire explosion. This is what brought the people in the door. Do you all have memories of these fine animatronics? In Edina, they had the new rock of fire explosion because it was Edina.
Of course.
And they insisted on something better. The band included a brown bear named Smitty, remember this? A gray wolf who did comedy skits, a mouse named Mitzi Mozzarella, I love her name so much, and the front man was a silverback gorilla with a whole lot of personality and a fancy gold blazer.
Oh, a gray wolf that did comedy bits. Mm-hmm. He was like a one-man show, or what?
I think so. This is the cast of characters right here. They were such a big deal. TV news stations even did stories about them. Take a look.
It's just an ordinary band, right? Wrong. It's called the Rock of Fire Explosion, and as you can see, it's far from ordinary. I guess you call it a mechanical musical group, or maybe you call it a musical group that just happens to be mechanical. At any rate, it's a different concept in entertainment that starts at this rather unsuspecting building in downtown Orlando. Inside creative engineering, an arm here, a leg there, an eye, a hand, that's what this fuzzy thing is, are welded and bolted and all put together to make a skeleton of sorts. While at the same time, the bodies of the characters are being poured. Latex molds are made of their bodies. Add stuffing and a fuzzy little covering, and you have one member of the Rock of Fire Explosion.
That reporter was fantastic.
Yeah,
that
very
writing
enthusiastic.
was wonderful.
That was creepy.
Yeah.
Those things are just creepy.
So that's where they were all built, was there in Orlando, it sounds like.
I guess so.
Oh,
and
wow.
I guess it was just a big hit to go there and eat your really bad pizza and watch these animatronic animals just
I have great memories of that. I thought that was like so high tech, and it was really amazing. You're not doing them justice. That expression was way too blank. There was a lot of emotion happening and coming from those animatronics. I remember like sitting there and trying to get as close as possible to look at them and try to figure out how it works. Kids today, we didn't have phones. We didn't have cool technology. We had video games that had like, I played Space Quarks on my dad's Apple IIc computer. Those animatronics were high tech back in the day.
Well, get this, you guys. Back in 2008, a documentary about the Rock-afire explosion, they interviewed the creator of the band along with some of the fans who are now adults. You got to take a look at this, too.
Anytime somebody asks me, well, what is your favorite childhood memory? It's going to see these guys.
I would think about it, I would write stories about it, I would just obsess about it. And so even though I wasn't there a lot, I took it with me. It meant so much to me as a kid because it was more or less all that I had.
Well,
Okay, now
just
that's a
like
little
you're saying-
sad.
Yeah, but just like you're saying, though, you didn't have much. So when you go to a place like this, it like blows your mind that these guys can do that. Play musical instruments and sing.
You can watch
and
this-
dance.
Yeah, you can watch the documentary. It's available on YouTube, where it has more than 1 million views. The music choices in that documentary was interesting because it sort of made it seem like there was a murder that was going to be happening at the Circus Pizza. Maybe those guys are the suspects. I don't know.
I would imagine they're all suspects. Did you know that the E in Chuck E. Cheese is for entertainment?
Oh, that makes sense.
So Charles Entertainment Cheese replaced the Rock-afire Explosion animatronic band with Chuck E. Cheese characters and renamed it Munch's Make Believe Band. Boy, that needed to be renamed.
That needed to be
Boy, Who's the
renamed.
genius behind that one?
Let's move on to November of 2023.
Sure, shall we?
There is a big change. Mr. Cheese said they would remove the animatronic bands from all locations except for one in Los Angeles by the end of 2024.
Why?
Some say it was because of the release of a horror movie that features similar looking characters. There are claims online that say Chuck E. Cheese is notorious for destroying games, props, animatronics when they remove them from their restaurants. But don't be sad. You can find some of the memorabilia from Rock-afire Explosion on display at the 2-Bit Game Room in St. Paul. I did not know, I will tell you, with all the times that I've been to Circus Pizza, I do not remember ever understanding that the band or the act's name was the new Rock-afire Explosion or Rock-afire
Oh, you
Explosion.
didn't know that?
I never saw any of that branding, but I do remember the names of the characters.
But how good would that feel? It's like that scene in Office Space when they take the copy machine
Yeah.
and they take it out to the field and they all just go to town on it with baseball bats and axes and stuff.
Yeah.
If you're an employee and they're like, "Yep, we're done with the gorilla.
Destroy
Who
the
wants to take
merchandise."
it out back and just beat it to a pulp?" I'm sure you just line up just to hammer that thing.
You can go see all of this memorabilia at 2-Bit Game Room. Most days they're open from noon to 5, Friday from noon to 9. And our photographer Drew Shingen did a story there. They have more than 70 classic video arcade games.
Yeah, it's fun. There's also an Instagram account showcasing a true love for Circus Pizza as well. It's Circus Pizza Fan MM.
Oh no!
That one saw the wrong end of a baseball bat.
Oh my gosh!
You'll see videos of the band performing along with the Rock-afire Explosion remnants. And listen, you guys, like I said before, I did not grow up with Circus Pizza.
So no, you have no memories of this.
I have no memories, and I want to thank my parents. Thank you so much for moving us to a town that did not have that, so I did not be traumatized by these animatronic animals
I wasn't
singing
traumatized.
really bad music.
I liked them. I remember when the show would start and it's like you'd be sitting, they'd have these long tables and every table would have like a different birthday party, and then all of a sudden the world would light up and the guys would start moving, and it was very, very fun. Our Facebook fans are posting some fond memories of Circus Pizza. Tiffany posted this photo of her at Circus Pizza as a kid. See, this is what I'm saying. You tried to get as close as possible to the performers because you really wanted to connect with them. You wanted to see what their new set of music was going to be, even though I think it was the
well,
same thing.
how often do they change the music? Do you
I
even
don't
know
think
that?
often. No, I don't think
It's
very
like
often.
one set playlist.
Yeah, that's it. And it, you know.
You saw one in Eau Claire, and then you see the next one in Edina. It's the same playlist.
I think it was the pretty much thing. And I don't think they had a budget for like a duster because those.
A duster?
That
What do you
faux
mean?
fur got dusty.
Oh, I see. Like a real duster. Just
Dusty.
Like, yeah.
Up there. There you go. You can post your memories of Circus Pizza on our Facebook page. And then you can also share with us which business we should feature next in our Whatever Happened To series. So we've covered Donaldson's, Banks, Bonanza Steakhouse, Red Owl grocery stores, and others. It's really fun to look back, and you can post your suggestions on the Twin Cities Live Facebook page. And always a shout out to Mike Marcotte. He does such a good job with the research, and he pulls up all these video clips that we never even knew existed.
I know, he says investigative team. I really think it's an investigative person.
It's his one.
It's just basically.
We only have the budget over here for one investigative producer.
But I like how humble he is. He wants to make it sound like it's a team, but it's just really him. So good job, Mike. So let's go from pizza to candy. Reporter Kristen Hobrook takes us to Jordan, where our taste buds will be in for a treat.
Let the sugar rush begin. We're at Minnesota's largest candy store. I even matched the building. Hey, coming up, it's not all about the sweet treats inside. I'm going to find some of the most unique and disgusting candy to bring back for Ben and Elizabeth to try.